Hello, 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 everybody. Hope everybody is doing awesome. And let me make sure. Hope everybody. Yep, you guys can hear me. Had some technical difficulties on last Friday's stream, and I actually ended up switching out my headphones. I have two of these sets. I bring one into the house so that when I do double verse for my YouTube content, um, I can do really great sound on there, and then I have one out here. Well, the other mic on last Friday's stream kept like the earpieces kept coming cutting in and out, which was weird. So I decided to switch them out and see. Now, if it happens on this headset, then I know it's not the headset and it's actually something going on with the software or something like that. Versus if it doesn't happen in here, then it's probably something with the headset. So with the one with bringing it into the house, it's not that big of a deal because um, essentially if there's an issue, I don't need to hear myself. Versus out here, I do need to hear myself. I need to hear the music. I need to hear what's going on. So that's kind of what's been going on. I apologize that I didn't. I was not streaming Monday. I need to download um, basically what happened Sunday. To give you a little. Huh? I don't want that. Facebook is pissing me off because they keep doing shit where it's added security, which I'm like, oh, that's amazing, great, thank you. But it's just, I feel like it's just going overboard at this point. So it's kind of driving me nuts. So um, let's see. I was trying to see if my phone will work so that I can transfer over what I have. But essentially, so what happened Thursday or Sunday um, was we cut down one of the big tree in the front. It's not all the way down. The trunk is still about 25 feet tall, maybe 30 feet tall, um, but it's no longer 150 feet tall. Um, it was getting to the point where it was exceptionally dangerous, and we were afraid it was gonna knock and and fall into the house. So we decided to go ahead and it was dead, mind you. Like for all the people, I hate to use this term, but the tree huggers out there, um, the tree was completely dead and unsafe. So it wasn't and we are going to make full use of the wood. So the guys that came out and helped me um, cut cut it all down. They're going to get half the wood as like a sort of basically a payment, and then uh, I'm going to get the rest of it, and the wood is going to be used to um, what's it called? Uh, the wood is going to be used to fire and heat my house. Most likely next season, and I apologize for being on my phone. I'm trying to show you. I did take video of most of what we did. Um, I don't know if it's gonna go through. Um, because like on here, it's well, I know that's. Hopefully, you didn't hear that. I mean, I can show you. So, I can kind of show you what we did. So let me pop that on. Um, where is window capture? Facebook. Yeah. So, um, I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to see if I can transfer the small clips. That way, I'm not having to. Oh, it might work. Okay, hold on. It might have like just that's interesting. Let me see. I might get I might actually get signal. So I don't get a whole lot of signal in my garage. Um but I do get um some spots of signal. All right. So I edited these so my I don't want a phone call. Okay. So let me adjust a couple things. That way you guys can see. There we go. All right. So this is the tree in front of my house, okay? And it's a big boy. So the trunk itself, I mean, if I would say two, maybe two and a half of me, like fingertip to fingertip, uh, it would wrap around the trunk. So good amount of space. There we go. All right. Um, so the oh this is the first video. So I'll play this. Hopefully the sound isn't too crazy. Let me knock it down a little bit. All the sound is just the um, the chainsaw and the cracking of the wood and stuff like that. So um, so to give you a little background on the tree, the reason why the tree is dead is because we live out in the middle of nowhere and we're on a septic tank. Um, when we bought the house, the septic tank didn't pass inspection when the lady tried to sell it the first time. So she knew going into the purchase of our us or when we purchased it that she had to replace the septic tank. All right, cool. So we got a new septic tank out of it. Bad part about it is all they did was put in this chemical to make the you know the stuff in the septic tank harden and be basically like a big ball of cement, and then they cut the leach lines. Well, if for those that don't know anything about septic tanks, when to prevent like backups and stuff like that, all of the excess water and nutrients go out the leach lines. Okay, the solids sink to the bottom, and so you have to get it pumped every few years. But the leach lines go out, and it basically the water goes back into the earth. Cool. So what happens is when they cut the leach lines and they put in the new septic tank, they put it in a different spot and ran the lines somewhere else. Well, we didn't know that. Well, we knew that part. But what we didn't know is the lady that we bought the house from, there was irrigation to all these trees, and over time, as the roots basically killed the the irrigation, the pipes, she just cut the water from it and just let it go. And the nutrients and the water from the septic tank, it was doing just fine. However, when that got cut, now the trees were not getting any water. They were not getting any nutrients. They were getting nothing. And because of the severe drought that we've had in the past here in California, it was getting none of that. So, when we realized the tree was starting to die, we went out there, we dump trucked water day after day after day for months. And a month, I would say weeks. And unfortunately, most of our trees died. We have one left. So slowly but surely, as we've had windstorms, all of our trees have been knocked down via windstorms. Um, with the exception of this tree, because we cut it down, we've had 4 trees go down this year, or sorry, 3 trees go down, 4 total in our front park, what we call a park. So you can clearly see that this tree is, I mean, the bark is falling off. It is clearly dead. Um, and so we ended up cutting it down. So this is basically what the process. So this is a buddy of mine, a neighbor who helped us. Him and his dad and me were out there, and some of them were a pain in the ass to get down. So this one was ginormous. So this is the first, and this is just one of I think 4 branches total that we ended up cutting down. So as you can see, it went into another tree, which is fine because that was dead too, and so that was that process. Then this is the tree falling down. It missed the playground area, but it definitely demolished the tree and all of that. So that was just one branch, and that branch, mind you, is the equivalent of one tree in itself. That's how big this thing is. So we've been kind of dealing with that. So then here's the second branch going down, and that was a little easier. And as we went on, it was easier and easier. Now, the 2 of the branches I couldn't film because I was helping. So this branch right here, I didn't film, and this branch right here, I didn't film. The reason why is because I was help pulling it away from the house. So we were out there with, yanking on it to where he cut it, we yanked on it as it was falling so that it wouldn't come toward the house and destroy the house. So that's kind of what the gist of it is. So we got that one, and then um, this is the remaining part of the tree, the last branch, and you can see the tree over here too. That's the one standing. But so this is what it looks like now, and it's just chilling there. And then probably this weekend coming up or a future weekend, they're gonna come back and help me take down and basically get it to a stump. And then they're gonna cut up. We're gonna cut up all the wood, divide it out. Most likely, most of the wood will stay on my property until they need it, because they don't have as much property as I do. But we're going to divide it out, make sure it's all, everybody's happy with their share, and get her done. So that's kind of so that's why I didn't stream on Monday, is because we were so exhausted, because it looks like this dude is doing all the work, and for the most part he was, but we had to go out and clean all this up, right? So, and this is what I thought I had a picture of what it looks like now, but I guess I don't. But anyway, so that just kind of gives you an idea. Now, the issue also, for the reason I didn't stream on Monday was because a lot of the sawdust got into my sinuses, and a lot of the sawdust got into my eyes. In fact, one eye kind of got infected a little bit, but it worked out. It was like a slight infection. Kind of, it seemed like it was pink eye, but it only lasted like a day and a half. So and I'm still like getting the crap out of my eye. So I didn't want you guys hearing all that, nasty shit that, is coming through my sinuses and me sniffling and all that. So that's why I didn't stream Monday. So, it kind of pushed things back a little bit. So I do apologize for that. Like I said, I am trying to fully commit to streaming, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. If I see that there's one particular day that like nobody is showing up, nobody's talking, I might cut those days, because clearly you guys don't want me to stream those days. So we're going back. So I've done 1, 2, 3. So now we're on here. So we'll see. This is still testing out whether I get flagged. The first 2 days I streamed with new music, I got flagged. No copyright strikes or anything like that. It's just I had to go in and do extra work to the video. The third day I didn't get anything, so that was great. And then now the fourth day. So we're going through the motions and seeing, what I need to take out, what I need to keep, what do I need to adjust. So with that said, right now we are working on we are working on the Avengers Tower, continuing that process and having fun with that. If you guys are watching, we are live streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Um, hello, Agora. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So we're continuing the process of building this out. We just built Vision. I didn't put the cape on him. Not exactly sure where the cape is. It might be over there, but there is. I'm great. Thanks. How about you? I'm good. I was just kind of explaining why I didn't stream on Monday. We were cutting down one of our big trees in the front, and the sawdust and everything kind of got into my sinuses, and it wasn't like I was sniffling and all of that, and I just didn't want you guys to have to overhear that. So that's why I didn't live stream on Monday. I was also explaining if people aren't showing up on any of the given days, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I might cut those days or the one day. But that's only if people aren't showing up, aren't chatting or anything like that. But we'll see. I mean, I want to be around as much as possible. But if nobody's here, kind of makes me sad. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what they want. So this is it here? I guess so. All right. So how are you doing? As they know, consistency makes people appear. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying. All right. It's all right. Yeah, good idea. Consistency makes people appear as they know you'll be here. I hope so, and that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to do. Before I ended up, taking a break or a hiatus, I was streaming. At one point, I was streaming like every single day, and at times it was like multiple times a day. At one point, when I first started out streaming, it was legit. I was streaming every single day, Monday through Friday, and I was streaming 3 times a day. And it was a lot of fun. It's just you get burned out and all that. So, hey Carl, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I don't know why your thing didn't go off, but well, that happened. So yeah, I get you. So that's kind of the mindset. I really want to be here. I want to hang out with everybody. That is ultimately the point of me streaming is I want to be here to hang out with people. I live in the middle of nowhere. Yes, I know it's by choice, but I want to hang out with people. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Alright, this is driving me nuts. Okay. So again, how's everybody doing today? Matt, Brooks, hello, welcome. Dropping in for a hi for a few. Have a meeting at 100p. Okay, cool. 100p. Oh, it's 1 p.m. Okay, for you. Yeah. Cool deal. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Carl, how's Mel doing? How's Mel doing? And Matt, I was gonna ask you, On your new build, is that light bluish gray or is that sand blue? Because the lighting, it almost looks like it's sand blue, but I kind of have a feeling it's light bluish gray. So Agora, in Agora, what do you like to build? I can't remember if we discussed this before. And again, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It really means a lot. Like it really does. Okay, so there's that. All right, hold on. I'm skipping. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. All right, they want this and a 1x2. See, my Wolf 5000. Make your monkey. Okay, can we? Can we block and ban this douchebag? And report. Block user. Alright. Cool. Skyscraper, white with gray accents, and the foundation of dark tan. Okay, cool. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Excuse me. I didn't catch that. I banned that troll and reported. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Aurora, I was asking what do you like to build? All right, okay, so we got one of those, and then. And yes, if you guys couldn't tell, this is 95 through 2000. So yes, you're going to hear, all right, pop music and all that. I don't. I just watch Lego. Well, thank you for your support. I sometimes draw online. Oh, that's cool. That's about it. Hey, drawing is awesome. I wish I could draw. Like, there's so many things that, like, I have so many ideas for shirts and you know, I don't technically have a logo. It's just, you know, or for my channel or anything. I just have the graffiti on the wall. So I wish I had the ability to draw. So that's awesome. 2, 4, 6. All right, and I need 2 more. I do graffiti too. Good shout. I like graffiti art. I mean, you can kind of see the graffiti. There's not much online as far as graffiti text. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of hit and miss finding it. But I've always, I don't know. I've always liked that. as long as it's not like I don't care for tagging, but I do like graffiti, if that makes sense. Cause like when you've got somebody that's just kind of repping their hood or whatever, that's like whatever. That's But when you've got like somebody who's actually like doing graffiti art, like that's awesome. It's big in my city. They made us walk around and look, or to look at it in school. Ever since was hooked. Insane graffiti, and I couldn't believe what was spray paint. Yeah, like skaters. Well, I mean, I don't know. We don't have. I mean, it's Southern California, but I don't feel it. It's more like gangsters or gangbangers that tag like where they're from. It's not really skateboarders. I mean, at least I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I don't technically know who's doing it. I'm not watching them. It's good in Cali too, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of like that. Um, so how's the part sorting going? It's actually going good. I mean, I sent you a picture of all the bins. I'm going. I was going to go to yesterday and pick up some more bins. Um, but oh, but I was returning. I decided to return the ones that I didn't like. And the UPS store in town closed, so I just put in a request for them to come pick that crap up. So I had to wait around all day for them to do that, and then by the time they actually showed up, it was too late for me to go get more. Um, so the part sorting itself is good. I just finished gold. Gold took, oh my god, a lot of time. Gold took forever because like I have a full bin of gold, and a lot of the gold is individual pieces. Like, so it took, and they're small individual pieces. So it took forever, at least I felt like it did, to get through everything. Life is not a museum. Oh. Aurora's lurking. Cool. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of small pieces to rock out. So it took me several days just to get, legit, just to get it going, because, all right, so. Or not get it going, but to actually, like, alright, what the hell? Alright. Um, hold on, because I'm just trying to get this. Okay, sorry. So a lot of the gold were just super small, tiny pieces. Um, see, it's showing that that's supposed to click, but it's not clicking. Yeah, like I said, I just don't like doing the process in general. I get to points where I just need to, again, every so often. Yeah. See, it's not, like, it doesn't line up. Like, I get that it's supposed to line up. Like, I don't understand how this is supposed to line up when, like, there's no way that it possibly can line up. Like, because there's no clutch. Like, there's no clutch on the inside. Unless it's supposed to go the other way. Okay. Hold on, I think I have to redo this. I think it's supposed to go the other way. Okay. Yeah, no, I did it right. I'm confused. Hold on. Okay, so there's that. So based on this, this is supposed to go here. You gonna replace your custom mock tower with this one? No, I'm I'm contemplating what I want to do. I might Um, but see, like that doesn't make sense. All right, let me try it the other way because that way makes sense. Um, no, so what I'm thinking about doing is merging the two. Um, because I'm so I'm like baffled on that. Okay, so this maybe this is why I had it. Okay, let me see. I'm thinking about merging the two. Is basically my thought process on it. Because I like the details that I included on mine. I don't like how narrow this is. Um, um, pretty sure I had this really, really wrong. That's probably why. Okay, now let's try this again. Yeah, there's still no clutch that goes to it though. Because this goes here. Oh, that's... I'm so confused. Alright. It's clutching. It's weird. Alright. I'm so confused. I didn't buy this set, so I can't help you. Well, I appreciate the thought. It works. I'm really confused on how it works, but all right. Um, so yeah, I don't like how narrow this is. To be honest, if I go to the other, I don't like how narrow this is. It's very tiny. Um, and I I don't think I just don't feel like it's big enough. And even I mean, because I want it bigger than my other um my other one. I think I'm gonna go this way though, and just make it bigger this way. I'm not really sure though. Okay. But yeah, I mean, everyone wants bigger. Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry about that. This is going to be awkward. I actually need this longer. That's what she said, right? I hate to go across, but all right. That way I'm not being pulled. Hey, mapping the miles. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's been a while. I didn't stream. I'll recap real quick. I didn't stream Monday because of this right here. Because we were out there taking this tree down, and the sawdust and the pollen and everything, I was sore, and then my sinuses were going crazy. So that is why we were taking this whole tree down. So you can kind of see each one of these limbs were the size of a big tree. So, I mean, this tree was probably a good 150 feet tall. And it was dead. It's completely dead. You guys can kind of see. So I was doing this. This is the last one. This is what it looks like now. And then we took this branch. I missed filming 2 of the branches because we were helping pull it away from the house. But, I mean, you guys can kind of see all the pollen because of the weeds and stuff like that. This is the front of our house. And all of that kind of fun stuff. And then the sawdust got in my eyes and my sinuses, and it was just a mess. So that's why I didn't stream Monday. But I am, like I said, I am trying to make a bit more of a consistent, thing. So I guess the more I am consistent, the more people might show. So hopefully we'll have a few people in here because I love talking with people. And I know it's during the day. I know that people are working and all that kind of fun stuff. So I get it. I do get it. All right. So, 1. Ads. Ads. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened. I didn't get a chance to go get more bins for the sorting. But yeah, the sorting is going pretty good. Like I said, I just finished gold. Um, 4. I'm going to try to go today and pick up more bins, and then that way I can actually start getting that process going. But yeah, so how you been, man? MTM, how you doing? How you been? What you been up to lately? Doing good. Good. 2, 4, 6, 7. I apologize. Mapping the miles. It's been a minute. Is it Dave? Busy with work right now. Have a problem project I'm dealing with because of the new camera and software. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, glad you're working, man. I've been looking for I've forgotten who Mapping the Miles is since he's been busy with all the other things lately. I just, I'm horrible with names at times, and I don't want to offend people if I get the name wrong. Um, like I said, it's just been, crazy times. Dave, I've been looking for a job for a while now, unfortunately, and it's been a struggle because I don't necessarily. Shit.
Hydrate. Water should be celebrated. Make your body lubricated. You could be invigorated. Come on, you should drink it. Don't you overthink it. Get your bottle sinking. H2O, let it.
Hey, Devin, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna snag a drink in just a few minutes. I want to make sure that I have this done properly because I made errors before. But how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Does mean a lot. I was just showcasing why I wasn't streaming and what I've been up to. So later today, hopefully, I will be able to go. And pick up more bins so that I can sort more. What is good? Life is good. I mean, life could be better, but life is good. Oh, I think it's the other way. Like I said, because of for financial reasons mainly, I have been trying to look for a job. Loving the Marvel sweater. Thanks. I got it at Disney World. I don't have a whole lot of hoodies. I am going to be picking up a couple more hoodies from my lug, which is I'm excited for because I like hoodies. But there's not. I did it the way that it was. Anyway, I do like hoodies a lot. I screwed this up. I was looking at the wrong page. Damn it. Anyway, we went to Disney World a few years back, and how can I just adjust this? And they had this hoodie. They had a couple other hoodies, but they just didn't have my size or anything like that. So, but the issue is I'm kind of a big dude. So finding a hoodie that fits me comfortably, I don't want to feel like it's stuffy. So, I have to put the backers on. Forgot about that. So that's always kind of a struggle for me. I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel like I can move. But I did pick this one up. They had other ones where it was like all of the Marvel characters and stuff like that all over. But they didn't have my size. Which, sucked. So, yeah. And whether, if I lose 100 pounds this year, which would be epic, I don't think that's going to happen, but if I lose 100 pounds this year, I want to have the same size sweater so that I'm not throwing it away. Hey, speed counter, first time being here. What's up? What's up? Speed counter. First time chatter. If you like my content and want more, please consider following. I am live streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. I don't think !YT works right now, but it is. I am 36 bricks on YouTube as well. Since it is your first time here, welcome. Thanks for being here. I will show you around the room. So this is my Lego room. As you can see, it's a complete and utter mess. I am adding a couple more tables. It's currently 12 feet by 12 feet, but I'm expanding to 16 by 16. And so I just have to build the tables out and hopefully get those rocked out. So it's a little bit of a mess. And then I also have my part wall, which I am reorganizing right now. You can see the black sections, you're like right above where my finger is. Those are new bins that I'm going to be sorting my individual parts into. And then I have, in addition to what you see on the floor for a backlog, I also have my backlog over here, which I still need to adjust. That is over on this side, and then you see this. These are all live videos, or live video feeds, so you can look around the room. So, and then here's Johnny. So yeah. How's it going? Again, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. How's life, love, and everything in between? Hope you are doing well. See you later, Matt. Thanks for hanging out. Well, hopefully we'll see you after your meeting. So yeah. So that's kind of been what's going on. Like I said, for financial reasons, I am currently looking for a job, but unfortunately, like I don't have a degree. I don't have a lot of the tools. I mean, because I've worked for myself for years. And that's always an issue because, they want certain qualifications, and I don't necessarily have them. So, but trying to work it out. I'm having fun, and that's kind of what matters, right? All right. So this goes here. Why doesn't that reach? Oh, because I didn't add this shit on. Where am I missing this? No, I added. Oh, it's this one. I messed up on. So what else is going on, guys? Anything exciting in anybody's world right now? Anybody building anything exciting? Anybody have this set and want to share your thoughts and opinions on it? Okay, so those two are extra, and then we are on bag 31 out of 39. So we're rocking and rolling. We're probably gonna finish this up. Maku-san! Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. How's it going, my friend? Just finished the D&D set. G-Monkey's in the house. Can't wait to make a village around it. G-Monkey, have you checked out Matt Brooks' channel? Because he has a huge medieval realm. I still think he needs to do a Stargate. Oh, it's 31 and 32. Just finished making breakfast. Cool. What'd you make yourself? The D&D set is awesome. It definitely fits within like the castle realm kind of situation. And if you haven't checked out Matt's channel, he's been working on, or he was working on a medieval realm. He combined a couple of the castles, like the big castle. He did a smaller castle. He did a farmer's market, all of that kind of fun stuff. Been there a few times. Sweet. Excuse me. Alright, so now we're making this front section here. I know it's a little hard to see, but I did an omelet with sausage, onion, mushroom, and cheese. Well, everything, I assume the omelet, you used egg. That's kind of what an omelet is. Duh. I'm stupid. Everything sounds good other than the egg. I'm allergic to egg. So. Unless it's like severely diluted, I can't have egg. Like in cookies or cakes or something like that, it's fine, but outside of that, no bueno. No bueno. But yeah, Matt asked earlier how my sorting was going. It is going really well. Again, I just finished gold. I have started on navy blue, and then I've got 2 bins of blue, or 2 or 3 bins of blue, 2 or 3 bins of green. And once those are done, then I'm done with colors in general. And then, well, the basic rainbow colors, and then I have tan, I have brown, light bluish, reddish brown, and I have dark tan, and then I have black, dark bluish gray, light bluish gray, white. Are you able to use like an egg substitute at least? I never have. Like I said, if it's diluted into like cakes and stuff like that, and pasta and all that. Like it's fine, but I can't just eat eggs. I've always been allergic to them. Other than hard-boiled eggs, I've been fine with. I have had very little reaction to. So if it's in like a potato salad or like deviled eggs, I rarely eat them, but I will, and I do fine. I love my egg. Cannot imagine being allergic to it. We don't talk about sorting at my house. Why? Why? Am I triggering you by mentioning it? Like, is it a trigger for you? You should see the OCD I'm going on it. Like it would probably shock the hell out of you. I am currently sorting by part. Well, I had everything sorted by color, and that just wasn't working for me. So I decided to sort by, um, since it was already in color. Now I'm sorting into part. However, think I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it all separate or just add in like, okay, all of these 1x1 tiles are gonna go together. All of these 1x2 tiles are gonna go to, or tiles are gonna go together, etc. Or if I'm gonna keep it OCD since I've already sorted everything and do individual part and color. So I'm not sure. I've started and stopped at least 10 systems. Yes, OCD kills me every time. It's difficult. Wow, with your collection, I can't imagine sorting by color. Well, everything's already sorted by color. I've already other than I have a few bins that like when I've been working on projects, I just throw everything in a bin. So it's not sorted by color. It's just individual, but as far as like I've had everything sorted by individual color for years. But the problem is that when I mock, it might take me 100 hours to actually do the mock. Excuse me. It might take 100 hours for me to do the mock itself, but the problem then becomes, I like probably 60 of those hours, if not more, is literally just sitting there trying to find parts. And that becomes a horrific struggle on my end because I get burned out really quickly because I'm sitting there and I'm sorting or I'm searching and searching and searching, and then a lot of times I don't even find the parts that that I'm looking for. So then I end up just buying them. All right, so there's one. I end up just ordering them, and then it never fails. I sit there and like the week I get them in, or a couple days after I get them in, I find them. I find a bin that has a shit ton of them that I just missed. So, I mean, therefore, I'm essentially wasting a lot of money because I'm not spending the time to find the parts. And so that's become a struggle because again, it's taking a lot of extra time, it's taking a lot of extra money that I don't necessarily have. So I'm buckling down and just saying, you know what? I'm just going to do it now and go from there. Yeah, I guess if that's the way you've always done it, it makes sense a little more. Yeah, I mean, I thought sorting by color was the way to go. Oh, shoot. And for, for somebody, and I'm not trying to boast here or anything like that, but for somebody who doesn't have the collection I have, sorting by color makes sense. Oh my god, I just did it again. Sorting by color does make sense. However, sorting by part makes a lot more sense. Just because you have the freedom to just find it. And I know some people will do will just basically, it doesn't matter what the color is, they throw that part in a bin. And that's great because it does lessen the time for you to find those parts, because it's easy for you to just look in a bin of, say, this part here and go, okay, I need 5 dark bluish gray, and you can find them real quick. And it does free up a lot of space. It's just, depending on the part, that's not going to work, because I have shoe bins full of just individual parts. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably, I got these. I haven't posted a video on it yet. That'll go out next week. But I've gotten a few of these. These have the 9 drawers per Matt and Greg's suggestion. And I'm hoping to pick up a bunch more tomorrow or today. And I will start the process of, throwing in the parts. It'll probably be mainly the parts that I don't have a lot of into those bins, at least to start, and then we'll go from there. So I hate that. I always put parts I need for later someplace. When I go to do that mock, I can't find that someplace. Right, and that's the issue. And then you end up buying them, and then you're spending all of that money on parts that you don't necessarily need. Yes, are you going to use them later? Absolutely. But it still boils down to, okay, now you've got, you've just ordered 100 parts that you don't necessarily need right away, and you could have just waited. So that becomes a problem. My problem is, how do I sort by the parts I have? It sometimes takes forever to find some special parts. Well, and that's the thing. You have to evaluate your space. And I kind of go over this in my first sorting video, is like, you have to evaluate your space. You have to evaluate your parts. It's always good to evaluate your parts. I'm just saying, it saves you a lot of stress later. Evaluate your parts. Like, evaluate your parts. No, but that's not inappropriate. No, so but evaluate your space, evaluate your parts, and evaluate your building technique, or what you build. And I can assure you, if the more organized you are, the better it's going to be, because I'm getting to the point where I don't mind sorting, because I'm getting so used to it, and I've got a method to my madness. But, like, I don't like sorting, but it's the nature of the beast, right? If I want, and it's a means to an end, because once I have everything sorted, then now it takes me less time to build a mock. And now I can spend more time with my family. And when I'm sorting, I'm spending time with my family anyway, because I'm in the living room sorting while we're watching a movie, while we're watching TV shows, while I'm spending that time, that quality time with my family, I'm doing other stuff, right? So, and they don't feel like I'm absent, because even though I'm focused on I'm multitasking, right? I'm doing multiple things at once. it makes it easier and it makes it simpler. Because I mean, let's be honest, my daughters are pretty much teenagers now. My youngest turns 12 May 1st. I mean, they're on their phone anyway. Right? Like, so they don't. I mean, even my wife, when we're sitting down watching shows, half the time she's catching up on social media, finding out what her parents are doing, or what her siblings are doing, or siblings, what her sister is doing, like checking up on what her friends are up to. So it just makes it nice because you're there and you're doing stuff with them, but you're also, multitasking. But I mean, it does. It becomes a big problem when, you're trying to mock something out, and before you know it, you're like, oh, I can't find those parts. And it just, I mean, because I've been sorting, like, there's been times where I'm like, oh, I got this part done, I'm going to put this part away. And then 5 parts later, legit, I'm finding that part again. And it's like all over the place. And I'm like, oh crap, like, come on now. I thought I had that part, but I'm finding a bunch of them. So, and the thing is that, like, for the most part, the way I have sorted, I have no idea what parts I have. I really don't. So, and not only do I not know how many parts I have, I don't know, I don't know which parts I have, and I don't know what quantities I have. Versus, it becomes a very fast process, on the long end, or on the back end. And it makes building funner, or a lot more fun. When you have it that organized and you can just be like, all right, it takes me like 30 hours. Yeah. I mean, it's taken me, and granted, I'm full transparency. The red, orange, yellow, those all got sorted by somebody else. I paid somebody to sort those. And then I had an issue with that person because they accepted the job and then would bitch and complain about it the whole time. So I was like, all right, well, if you clearly don't want to do it, then I'm not going to pay you to do it. And I paid them in parts, that they needed, and, but after that, it just became like, okay, well, fine, she's not going to do it. I don't really trust anybody else to do it, so I'm just going to do it. And, I focus on one or two bins a day. Sometimes 3, depending on, the color. And it will become a little more difficult when I start doing the multiple bins, because I might have 1x3 bricks in bin 1 and bin 5 and bin 8 and then bin 15. You know what I mean? So I'm going to sit there and sort and then find more parts in other bins. With the bigger ones, I haven't been pre-sorting, like, to where I've been like, oh, this bin, I'm just going to do plates. I'm going to throw all the plates in this bin. I'm going to throw all the bricks in this bin. I'm going to throw all of the small parts in this bin. I'm going to put, etc. I haven't been doing that, but I think when it comes to the other parts, like the parts where I have multiple bins, I think I'm going to have to do it that way. Just so that it minimizes things. I don't think I'm going to have a choice. But, it's all power for the course, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's going to make my building a lot easier. It's going to make it more streamlined. And, And I think it will be a lot more fun. I mean, new kids had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. For the summer, for the summer. I like girls who wear in a Crumpy and Finch. I'd take her if I had one wish. Anybody know this group or this song? Unfortunately, two of the members of this group are actually no longer with us. They died. Or they passed away. I can't remember from what, but... and don't forget, guys, if you like my content and want more, or I should start from the beginning, please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a follow. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships, either here on Twitch or on YouTube. I am multi-streaming over on YouTube as well. So if you guys are interested in helping a brother out, you guys can, check me out over there as well. YouTube, I post videos in addition to, going live or multi-streaming. I post videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, yeah. Where you get updates and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I think the sorting is gonna be a great means to an end. I think it's gonna work out really well once I'm done, and then that way it gives me more time to build and be with family and all of that. And that's the thing. It's just like grades in school, right? You know, maintaining it is a little more difficult than getting it. In this case, it's a little bit, I think once I get that going, once I get the mojo flowing and I get it all sorted, I think it's going to be way easier to maintain that organization than anything else. I think it's going to be way easier and better to be able to maintain. The hard part, essentially, is just getting it done. But that's also, I mean, I have 2, 4, 5. It is a situation with me where I have a lot more parts than the average person. I can honestly say that, with the exception of people who are running stores like Bricklink and Brick Owl, I have one of the largest part collections on social media. Like I said, that does not involve running a store. I'm not saying I have the most or the biggest, but I am definitely on the higher end or the top ranking, if I could say that. And that's, again, not to boast or anything like that. It's just kind of, it is what it is. So, and then once I get the organization done, then I'm really gonna buckle down on, a lot more mocks. Excuse me. Like I said, due to finances, I haven't been buying Lego a whole lot. I've just been, focusing on what I have instead of what I don't have. And then once I get, a little bit more solidified, I can do more. This is actually going pretty fast. There's a lot of repetitiveness in this build. I mean, as you can see, I'm supposed to be building 7 of these, so I have 2, 4, 6. I have one more left to build. So it is, you know, there are parts where it's pretty repetitive, but it's a great build. Um, they use a lot of critique or techniques that are pretty awesome. I like it. So yeah, so if you guys are just joining us, I am building the Avengers Tower. I am working on the, I think it's this front section here. And I am finishing up bags number 31 and 32, I believe, is what out of 39. I'm gonna try to get to 34, but we'll see. And then Friday we should be finishing this bad boy up. And then I have to rebuild my mock so that I can compare the two. So that will be my next adventure, is rebuilding my mock, because it's kind of a mess right now. And then from there I will be determining what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna combine the two? Which I think is what I'm leaning towards, is combining the two. Because I like mine, but I like the exterior of this a lot better than mine. But I like my interior. Okay, so now I have the 7. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna scoot these back. All right, so then one, two. Not a fan of the big gray slopes on base. Probably mock something for it to sit on. Oh, are you talking about this right here? This section? Yeah. I'm going to see what they did. And why they did it. The way that they did it, and then go from there. I think this is it's gonna tell me right here, pretty quick, like, why they did it the way that they did it. Um, it does look a little weird. I don't like the bottom floor. I don't feel like the bottom section here just doesn't speak skyscraper to me. And that's what I don't really care for. This section right here just doesn't speak skyscraper. It looks like a very generic entryway. I mean, you're talking most skyscrapers have multiple doors in the front. And I get it because they're trying to work scale, but it just I don't know. It's weird to me. So I agree with that. I have seen some people have built because I guess there's like a train station. We talked about it before. It's like it's not. I thought it was at the bottom or the base of it, but comes to find out, have told me um, that it's oh, what's it called? Um, it's actually like nearby or across the street. So, like, I get it, but I don't know. I'm I'm not really liking the bottom. Scat! How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're all weird to me. Well, we think the same of you. Weirdo. I mean, all Scots are weird. And I don't mean like, people from Scotland. I'm just saying in general. People who are named Scott are weird. Okay, so now... Oh, did they have me put all of these together? Yes, they did. Shit. Okay. Now I'm putting all these together. Look who's talking. Look who's talking now. They are. I know a few. Look who's can definitely confirm that from one of my in real life friends named Scott. See, that's the thing. Like, when I was growing up, the name Scott was like few and far between. I knew one dude named Scott. And now, like, I find like there's Scots all over the place. But, I mean, especially in the Lego community, there's a shit ton of us. I mean, it's rather interesting, I will, to say the least, because growing up, there was one other kid that I knew all the way to high school, and his name was Scott, and I still to this day know his name because he was like a good friend of mine in like kindergarten, first grade, and in preschool, and his name was Scotty Truman. And I can't find him. I don't know where he is. I thought I've looked him up a couple times. He probably has no idea or he doesn't remember me at all. But his name was Scotty Truman, and he was like a really good friend. Okay, so where am I putting this? Okay, so they just all right. I've built this now. Now we're moving on to bag 33. All right. But yeah, now as an adult, I'm finding Scots all over the place. Monkeys can't talk. No, but they can fly. I know one Scotty I'm meeting in Chicago that probably enough. Is that Truman? A true man? I believe so. They make poo fly. Yes, monkeys do. They like throwing shit at people. Alright, so bag 33. No rotten, no. Okay, there it is. And then, but yeah, I've found like a bunch of Scots, especially in the Lego community. Um, Alright, I didn't put her wings on. I probably will find the box just to be sure, because now I'm missing wings for um, Vision and Wasp. But yeah, so how's it going, Scott? Scott! Ooh, like it. I get so excited. Ooh, how I love like. I don't know the words that well. Crying. You're so excited. Too early to tell. Gotta get coffee. Oh, you a coffee fiend? I've never liked coffee. Just never, it's just never been my thing. I've tried it a couple times. I've been more of a tea guy growing up, but then as I got older, I was more of a soda person. And at first, I was a Pepsi guy, and then it started making my mouth tingle, and I'm just like, yeah, that's no bueno. So I skipped. I went. I started doing. What's it called? I started. Instead of Pepsi, I was doing Coke. Not like that though. My fave tea is coffee. I mean, it is technically a type of coffee. I mean, it's the same process. Not with the actual beans versus the leaves and the herbs, but as far as, basically the water going through either coffee grounds or tea grounds. Okay, so these all go like this. Okay, so now we're doing 5 more. Why didn't they just tell me to do... It's the same thing. Yeah, just tell me, make that one step. These 2 steps are the same exact thing. That's weird. But I've mainly been a soda guy and I know soda isn't as good for you, but neither is life. You don't get out of life alive, so I enjoy my soda. two. But yeah, and it's weird because so all through high school, there was a coffee shop in Redlands, which was it was a few miles over from where I went to school, and we hung out at a coffee shop. Like it was kind of the thing to do. Like, and it wasn't just high schoolers. Redlands is a big college town, so it was like a bunch of high schoolers, bunch of college students. Like, you know, no one gets out of life alive. It is true. I mean, it is true. But yeah. So I mean, I hung. Life can kill you. It absolutely can. And it's not that life can kill you, it's life will kill you. Not to be a Debbie Downer or whatever. But life will kill you. Okay. So now this is going oh. And that life will kill you. I cut out pop unless at restaurants yesterday. Can't drink the water there. I hear you on that. That makes sense. That's what I did when I was losing weight. When I was, that's kind of what I did. I switched. I can't I have a difficult time drinking just plain water. I want flavor. I want some cuz I want to feel like I'm drinking something. So I have a little bit of a difficult time um, drinking just straight water. So like I'll do like Crystal Light or tea or something like that. Let me make sure I have this right. No, I don't. Put that there. So needs to go there. There we go. That's better. But like when I was making a solid effort to lose all that weight a couple of years back, I that's what I did. I cut out the soda, and I just drank tea, which is essentially just glorified water. It's flavored water, and that's how that's what helped me was just rocking out that water, and um and it helped a lot. It did help a lot. I've cut out. Okay, but it is difficult because like you want, your palate, your taste buds get bored of the same flavoring. So then, you go out to a restaurant, you're like, oh, okay, I'll have a soda. And then before you know it, you're grabbing, cases of 2 liters at Costco or something. Be the one who is. Oh wait, you make me want to leave the one you're with, or I'm with. Start a new relationship, but choose what you do. You make me Make me. Okay, so now I'm gonna scoot that over. It helps that 2 liters are $3 now. No thanks. Yeah, well, and that's the thing too is I only grab 2 liters now because it's like you go to a store and you go to a store and it's like, oh, you can grab a couple 20 ounces, right? But those 20 ounces are like $3. And then you look at the 2 liters, and the 2 liters are like $3. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Like, I'll just get the 2 liter because it's the same price, but you're getting more soda. So, yeah. But I mean, should I be? I mean, because I'll grab, especially when they're on special or something. I'll grab 10 of them. Well, I mean that's $30. I can use that $30. I should be using that $30 for other things. Lego or credit card debt or whatever. I don't know that I like this. It seems just super flimsy because it's. I mean, you push on this end too much, and it'll collapse on you. So I don't know that I like that, but I like the technique. The technique makes sense. All right, so that's the end of the sound track. I'm not going to add more because if I do get flagged on YouTube, I want to make sure that everything's on the same track. So, unfortunately, there's not going to be any more music until I finish. And what time is it? Oh, I think I got one more in me, one more bag, and then I got to get a few things done. But I do have to go to the restroom, so I am going to take a very quick restroom break after I finish this bag. Okay. So, all right. So then this goes here. All right. But yeah, I need to get back on losing weight. I really need to. All right. So this is Hope Van Dyne's hair, and then these two are extra parts, which I will set aside, and then I am going to be right back. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So now we're on bag 34 out of 39. And again, this will be my last bag because I got. So again, to recap what I've been doing is I have been working on my sorting, and with the sorting, um, it's it's gotten to a point where it's been hard for me to or stay not stay organized. It's been hard for me to mock builds out because quite frankly I don't know what builds I have, like parts I have. And so what the plan is so for those of you that don't know what my part wall looks like, this is my part wall. And so what I've been doing is basically everything is broken down by color, but then I've actually been going in and breaking everything down by part. So individual parts. And it has been, it takes a quite a bit of time, but if I put forth the time, energy, effort now, then what ends up happening is, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Polish Moy, if that's, am I Policia Moy? Am I pronouncing that right? Policia Moy? Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. So I've been organizing my. Hope you are doing well. How are you doing? If you could speak English, that would be great. Um, I don't. You? I don't. I'm not sure. Anyway, so um, I don't know what I don't you means. I apologize. All right, so I've been sorting all of my Lego parts. I speak Russia. Well, I apologize, but I don't. So you nice, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I wish I did speak Russian, but unfortunately I don't. So, but hope you are doing well. Um, I was just talking about basically I've been sorting my parts and making sure that everything is sorted and organized so that it is easier for me to do mocks and stuff like that. So um, here is Tony Stark. It's weird that they give you his other head. You morning? Is it morning here? Kind of. It's coming up on we're coming up on 11 a.m. here in California. Um, um, so it's kind of mid, I guess you could say, midday, or coming up on midday instead of morning. You from Southern California? Party on, dude. Not that kind of Southern California. I live in an area in the middle of nowhere called the High Desert, and it's just slightly above LA. Um, and so it's a nice area, good schools. I have land, you know, so I'm not like up anybody's bottom, and yeah, I like it. I wish it was I wish it was forest land, but that is a little bit more difficult. But time is 2100, so you're coming up. It's like 9 p.m. there. That's cool. To give you a heads up, I live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As of right now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I started streaming 2 hours ago for you. So at 1900 hours, um, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is when I live stream. So if you want to come join from the start, hold on. I need four of those, so I need one more. All right. It's actually getting kind of warm here finally. Good night. I sleep. Have a great night. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. um. Oh, what I was gonna tell everybody is as some of you guys know, I love to garden. I have fruit trees, and I have a full-on garden that I made out of cinder blocks and all of that. And the garden, the artichokes are growing. We're actually going to get some artichokes, which I'm excited about. However, everything else is kind of on the slow end because we had kind of a late winter, which also means we're probably going to have a late summer too. Um, we had like last weekend and the weekend before we had a snow front come in, which killed a lot of the seedlings that we were trying to plant and rock out. So that kind of sucked. Um, but yeah. So and not only did it affect um, not only did it affect the what's it called, my vegetables, but it also affected my fruit trees. So unfortunately, we're not really going to get a crop of apricots, peaches, nectarines. Those all started to bloom, and they started to fruit because the bees pollinated them. And then we had a winter or a storm front come in, a winter storm front with snow, and it basically killed all the fruit. So we, this year it'll just be a situation where the trees are going to get stronger, the branches are going to get stronger, all of that fun stuff. But um, we're not really going to get any fruit, at least of those fruits. We might get pears, cherries, um, persimmons, or not persimmons, pomegranates. Oh, we might get some persimmons. No, I don't think we're going to get any persimmons because the persimmons, they got snowed over and all the leaves died. So, we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. That's all we can do. So, that kind of sucked. But it is what it is. Next year it'll be nice. Trees will be bigger and hopefully healthier. And all right, so we got one. No. Uh, oh, so this is no. Oh, that's that. Yeah, so that's that. Built four more. So one, two, three, four, and then we're gonna add those. Add those here, and then add those there. Okay, and then now we got more. Okay. Gotta separate that. a swig. All right. So that was kind of a bummer. Okay, so now I got that section, and then now, again, I apologize for no music, but I'm testing out some songs, and I want to make sure that I don't mix up the tracks. So that's why there's no music right now. Where'd that go? Okay, right there. Okay. So that's all right. Um, and then they want, where'd that piece go? There it is. So again, those who are watching, how's everything going? Like, what's up in your world? Anybody doing anything since it's Hump Day? We're rocking out Wednesday. Anybody have any plans for this weekend? Anybody doing anything exciting? Wait, what? Oh, I did this wrong. Okay, hold on. It's getting warm in here. Yeah, it's in its 70s. Okay, so this all has to come off, and this goes on to this side here. Alright, this is kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. Because it's real flimsy. Which is what I didn't like. So I'm happy that we're doing it this way. Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit better. It can still pop off a little bit, but that makes me feel a little bit better. It seems awkward, though. I guess that's how it's... Yeah, I mean, that's that side. Okay, alright, well, it is what it is. That's how they built it. It's definitely different. Okay, so now this... Jump it back ahead a couple pages. And now this is supposed to be here. And it's supposed to go this way? Alright. Okay, I think I got it now. Alright, so now I have to set that back there. And then I am going to continue this build. Okay. like for the most part, this build is amazing. Like I can't say enough about this build. I really like it. But there are aspects where I'm just like, this is kind of annoying. And it's just because it's flimsy and and it's probably just me. I'm messing it up. It's not anything that the designers did, or I'm sure. I mean, it's not them. It's not you, it's me. It's me. When a girl says that to you, she's lying. It's the whole "it's not you, it's me" thing means, "Oh, it's you." She just doesn't want you to feel bad. So she's going to blame that shit 100% on you to all your friends and to all her friends. It is totally you. Um, and if a girl does say that to you, like, "Hey, it's not you, it's me," like, ask that question. Well, what about you aren't you happy with? And I guarantee you, uh, you know, it's it's a situation of, you know, they either want more or they want less. That's where they justify, "Oh, it's not you, it's me." Like, you're doing everything fine. It's just I either want more or less of you. And if they say, I just need to focus on myself," yeah, that's not usually the case. G Monkey says it's always Monkey, he knows. I mean, that's really the bottom line. I mean, people will lie. Like I said, and it's not like they're being vindictive about it. It's they just don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want you to feel bad, and like that is totally cool. But the issue is if they're doing something, like if you're doing something that I'm still I still feel like this isn't the way it should be. Because if this is like this, yeah, no, it is. It's right. Okay. Um, even I don't like living with me. Well, I mean, it's you might want to talk to a psychologist. I am, you know, that part is. I can't. I mean, and the bad part about it is in text form. I don't know if you're being serious or not, or if you're just joking. Um, but if here's what I can say is if you're not happy with yourself, find out or figure out what you're not happy with and try and fix it. That's that I can say. Like I'm not happy with my weight. And so if I'm not happy with my weight, I can't expect anybody else to be happy with my weight. So the only thing I can do that I'm in control of is being happy with my weight, right? So, if I want to lose weight, if I'm not happy with the fact that you know, I weigh so much, then I can change my weight. No, the voices in my head say psycho, bad idea jokes. Listen, you're not psycho if you're hearing voices in your head. And it's funny because people will say, "What? What the hell are you saying?" you're not, if you're hearing voices in your head, that's okay. Where it becomes a psycho problem is if you answer your own questions. If if you're giving those voices a personality, um, or if not necessarily you, but your brain is doing that, right? Um, because like I feel like a lot of people mistaken like their gut feeling for voices. I mean, that's your those are voices in your head. Your gut is those are voices in your head. Um, so oh, I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on you know what what they're saying, and it depends on um, all of those factors. Where is that supposed to clutch? I don't understand where that's supposed to clutch because there's nothing for them to clutch onto right there. All right, so oh, this is actually supposed to go on the inside, I guess. So it's supposed to be there. Hold on. I'm gonna take this off. So, oh, so no, I had it right. This is supposed to be on the. Hold on. This is supposed to be on the inside here. So let me put this back there. And then this is supposed to go here. All right. Okay, that makes sense now. All right, and then now we have this piece. We have there, there, and there. No, there. Okay, and then that goes. Oh, that's supposed to go this way. Okay, hold on. I had this wrong. There we go. And then, so it goes like that. confused. So it looks like it's supposed to go. Yeah, I mean, I have it right. But um I need a picture. I need where is let me huh. It doesn't go close enough to where I can see cuz I'm going to guess. Yeah, so from here it goes into this. So you slide it in here somehow. I will have to play with this because this is all of this is like popping off. So I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, that's somehow wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to check and see what I'm doing wrong here, cause because that's supposed to go that way. This is supposedly wrong somehow. So I've got to fix that. And then, I mean, this isn't. I don't think this is right. So I think this whole thing needs to come off and go one back. And that's probably why it's not lining up at the top. And that's why it's confusing. Okay, so if that goes here. And then, oh crap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix this. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. And then somehow this is supposed to slide in, but I have to fix that section first. Excuse me. Because now, yeah, see, it's not going in. All right, that's better. Okay. So I do have to fix that. I don't know what's going on with that, but it looks like I now have it solid. All right. So that'll be enough for today, and we will be here Friday. So um, I can't say this enough. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. I know that last little bit was not as fun, but seriously, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the love and support. It really, really does mean a lot to me. More of you that are hanging out and having fun with me, the more I, have fun and enjoy streaming and all that. So, tell your friends, tell your family, come hang out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Um, and I usually stream for about 2 to 3 hours, depending on the situation. So again, thanks for being here. We're gonna go ahead and raid out um, to Moko made some friends of mine doing some amazing artwork over there, do leather work and stuff like that. So we're gonna head on over them. If you haven't checked them out, be sure to do so. I mean, they are some amazing. It's a brother-sister team. It looks like just the brother is there today, but amazing stuff. So thanks for being here. I really do appreciate all the love and support, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Time 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.